So in these next couple of examples, we're going to look at some more ways that we can use conditional probability. So a single card is selected from a deck of cards. Determine the probability it is a club given that it is black. So the probability that it is a club given that it is a card that is black. All right, so if we look back at our picture from one of the previous sections, we should remember that we have 13 clubs in our deck of cards. And instead of dividing by 52 as we have with a lot of the other card problems that we've done, what we're doing is we're restricting ourselves just to our black cards, and we have 26 of those. So if we reduce this as a fraction, we get 1 out of 2. Right? So basically what we're doing in these problems when we're thinking about conditional probability, we are changing our denominator. We're not using the total, we're just focusing on a specific group. All right, a family has 2 children. Assuming that boys and girls are equally likely, determine the probability that the family has 2 girls. 2 girls if you know at least one of the children is a girl. 2 girls given that the older child is a girl. All right, so to start with, I'm just going to draw a really quick, simple tree diagram here. All right, so the possibility for the first is either boy or girl, and then for the second, it's also either boy or girl. All right, so we have a sample space of either boy, then boy, boy, then girl, girl, then boy, or girl, then girl. Right, because sometimes just having a visual idea of our sample space makes it easier, just like we have that picture of that deck of cards that we're looking at. All right, so find the probability that the family has 2 girls. Right, well, in this case, we have exactly one case where we have 2 girls. So our probability of 2 girls is 1 out of our total sample space of 4. Right, the probability that we have 2 girls, given that we know at least one of the children is a girl. So in this case, we are restricting our sample space. Right, so instead of using our entire sample space, we're restricting ourselves to these 3. Right, because those are our 3 possibilities that we have a girl. So the probability of 2 girls, given that one is a girl. Right, well, we still have exactly one case of 2 girls, but now our sample space is 3. Right, we've changed our denominator of our problem. Right, and then for this last one, 2 girls, given that the older child is a girl. All right, well, now we've restricted our sample space to just those 2 sample points. Right, the older child is a girl. So in this case, that we would write as 1 over 2. Right, so when we're thinking about conditional probabilities, again, we're not dividing by the total number of points in our sample space. Right, we're restricting that to certain cases.